Alright, here we are. And here we are. Back at it doing what we do. Now, Lynn barely escaped with a crazy win against Louisville. And Silk put the boots to Syracuse. And in front of me, in my season standings so far, is none other than the Florida Gators, who should be fun. Balls indeed. We will have ourselves a tall order here. But at least they are coming to our house. And once they get inside, they can't come. But that's a inside your own home kind of thing. Oh man, got myself good with that one. Oh brother, alrighty. Stay with me, folks. Alright, Merrick. 92 quarterback. Hardman Jr. Could prove some trouble in the run game. Good speed stats all around. Not their first choice. Their first choice is going to be hurt. I don't have to worry about River Peppers today. McFadden. Solid number 1. Khaled's almost better as a 98. Criminy. And a 94 specialist. They have some pretty good receivers up and down the board. Strong at left tackle. Good at left guard. Center's not great. They got a left guard starting at right guard. And the right tackle is passable. So in the middle, they're a little porous. Giraffity. Yeah, that's not mine. Jaden Woods. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, buddy. They got some solid pieces on defense. Oh. Ooh, Mike linebacker's really good. And the Will's not decent, so left side and right side linebacker, there's some struggles, but solid corners. Flowers is going to cause trouble for my guys all day. Okay. Well, that's the gist of it. The gist. Jesus Christ. I've been hanging around you too long, Jay. You've poisoned my mind. Alright. Oh, behave. 89s to my 85. Yeah, we shouldn't have any color dispute unless, of course, you are colorblind. Which, thankfully, no, I'm just regular blind. Okay. Well, either way, 81 degrees here in Matthews County, Florida. We'll be getting the ball first. This looks like a late night game. So, hope you stayed up, kids. Good hold on the return. They're going to start from the 17. Merrick had a pretty good game last week. From what we saw. How does this UMATH defense, who has struggled against the run game, plan to tackle this contest in front of them? That's a good start. They're going to lose a couple thanks to Ingold. Play fake, and it's forced out. I would have a player visiting this week. One of the guys I'm really looking for, too. Legend Atogwe. So, of course, we'll put the theory to the test that if you have recruits visiting, the game drastically ramps up in difficulty. To get the first down on that reception. And a good carry for Hardeman that time. Play fake, going to the outside, has the completion on the first down. They were coming. Stecker had to smack him out. So far, solid first drive. Ooh. Mattingly, the tight end from earlier, getting some fingers on it. This team's still looking to try to slow down this high-powered offense. Breaks off the initial tackle, but he's held up long enough. Second and 8, toss to the outside. Roche is the man to bring him down. Gonna be a 3rd down and 10 for Florida. Can UMath get the stop? Send motion out to the far right. Pressure coming, and he's dropped. Not the... Not Wagner hitting him with the Michael Jackson. I didn't even know that celebration was in here. That forces him out to punting territory. And a really solid punt. This is going to set him back nicely. This is going to be the big story of the year if Linicole will be productive this week. UMass's offense, with the exception of that 6 turnover game against Pitt, has been steady. For the most part. There's 2 yards for Greenberry on first. Wood. Drops back, has the big man Gaya up the field. And already with the chunk plays. That's what you like to see. They send Gay off to the left. They try to bring Greenberry that way, but nothing much. Now staring down a 2nd and 7. Wood. Drops back, looks, has the sure-handed Neighbors for the first down. Looking to keep the run going, and speaking of running, Wood gonna do that himself. Maybe could have hit somebody down the field. And Greenberry gonna take it all the way in to give the Men-at-Arms the early lead. Now they could ask for a much better opening drive. Started from their own 8. And taken all the way down. And he's just a freshman, kids. He's gonna be a part of this for a long time. We hope. Oh, bounces off one tackle. First and 10, fakes the inside carry. Shovel pass out to the tight end. And oh! Knocked clean off his feet. Ooh, that pass was behind. Very much incomplete. Now forcing the issue at 3rd and 7. Screen pass to the outside, and no, are not falling for that one. Juan Yates. Saw that one a mile away. Punt is decent. Grab is good. B makes a move and almost takes it. Oh, and what is going to be the swan song of the year for Mike B? Still finding ways to impress us. Wood drops back. Gonna be hit, but there's gonna be a flag drawn. I think someone was offsides. Oh God, the ref just popped into the ether. You hate to see it. Another give, and Greenberry's got the first. First, whoa, that one was contestable. Just lobs up a prayer for the end zone, and neither of them able to come down with it. Give it right back to Greenberry, get you 8 of those yards. And that'll do in the first quarter. United Matthews with a 7-0 lead. Perfectly balanced game clock, as all things should be. Oh Lord, UMath bringing out the Maryland, the triple I formation. And they're gonna be just a yard shy. Timeout from Florida. You could have fallen an inch and gotten the yardage you need, but instead, here we are on 4th and a single, and Valentine with his first grab of the day. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna lose a yard on first. Looks like they're trying to keep them inside the numbers. Greenberry with a gain of 6. And now 3rd and 5 for this seemingly endless drive. He's got Valentine, and he's in for the touchdown. Just absolutely dusts the defender assigned to him. And had a good 5-6 yards across the field. As UMath gets ready to take a 2-touchdown lead. It's tough playing here in Matthews County. There's some debate whether the team will stay here in Matthews County next year, or they'll keep the same name, but group a little more inward instead of just being city represented. But those are issues to be had whenever this game's inevitable sequel comes out. Whenever that is. First 10 and give right up the middle. He's got daylight. Another first, and this time nothing on the gimme. Quick outside toss. Maxwell doesn't have the speed to get him. He's got the first. First and 10. What a play up the field. And now Florida trying to, in their eyes, right the wrongs that have been going on here. Play fake. Looks to the outside. Thinks he has him, and he does! Somehow disregarded Stecker on that play. And in very quick order, Florida turns right around and adds back to the scoreboard. Let's take a gander at this. He just has the inside shoulder on him. Boxed him out like an NBA center. That 27-yard strike will put them to within a score. Oh, you couldn't keep him off the board forever. B, God, no room for B to do his thing. Wood under center on first. Quick give to Valentine. He's got a first. Quick give. Greenberry doesn't have enough zip to get through the hole. Or there wasn't a big enough pole to begin with. You take your pick. I will accept either answer in this context. There's Linecole's first reception of the game, good for 9. 8. 7. Right at the 2-minute warning. And the UMATH doesn't need a lot here. They just need the 2 yards. And they'll gladly take them to Neighbors. Quick strike to Greenberry in the pass game. We got some motion here. Got some movement. Second and a single in and out of Valentine's hands. Maybe could have been picked off. Third and 1, and Gaya cannot. You gotta be very careful with what you do here. 4th and 1 from midfield. United Matthews electing to go for it. They better hope somebody holds on. And he does. But there's a flag on the line. And that's going to push it back. That's going to take a potential first down and turn it into a punt. And that's a strong boot and a good tackle. So now it comes back to UMath's defense. They'll get the ball to start the second half, so I guess they felt a little more comfortable not giving up a possession. Not much there. Going to get those couple inches right back. Now a 3rd and 10. Awaits. Hit as he throws! Ingold with the pressure. And that stops the clock and gives UMath another shot with the football, and they only had to use one of their timeouts. B tried to shake and bake back there. That one's dangerous, but it's in the hands of Neighbors. Whew. You gotta be very careful doing the things you do sometimes. Tipped, and that's a bad throw, and that's picked off. I saw that one coming. I had the flat, and I threw it to the out. Ah, well. I didn't have to go check the tape for that. I already knew where I screwed up. Whoo! Take one of those for your trouble. Well, we're right back where we started. Take your interception and shove it. Now setting up from the 40. Oh my God. On the run to the side, heavily underthrown, but hey. Oh well. Yeah, Matthews still holds a 14-7 lead. Had a couple chances before the median to put more points up, but meh. As I get right back to it. This time it's going to be figures. On the run back, and he's not figuring to get a lot. Ooh, a little shifty from Greenberry. What a strike to Gaya, the tight end, and good for the first. Way to use the play action on that one. Speaking of Gaya, he's the man that goes down on that play. Strike to Valentine, good to move the chains. First and 10, and this man just keeps on paying dividends. Keep calling his number. High ball, and Agnew's got it. They're wasting no time on this opening drive here. Getting right back to what they do. Got some conflicting motion here. Just to give it right back and give Greenberry 7. Let's see, well, we got some mixed matching with the tight ends here. Where are we going? Outside and Valentine! Comes up with it in the second touchdown throw of the day for Wood. At that point, all you gotta do is just hold on for dear life. Back up to a 14-point lead. Boosh! Disregarded on the shove, but it's still able to hold him to the 16. Not much on first down. Tried to play the quick game. They weren't having it. Not one twiddle bit. And not on second either. 3rd and 8, facing the Gators here. Early on, bounces off a couple of tackles and has it. Oh man, UMATH was in nickel, and they hit him with the run play when they weren't expecting. Boy, did that work like a charm. Not so much on this one, though. Wagner's arm is just shattered at this rate. Looking like those old WWE games. And now we got another injury on the D-line. That's Hyman. Third down and 7. Another shotgun look. Do they go back to the run? No, they don't. Gonna be able to get the first, and nobody's bringing him down. Oh my God. Bro was like a selfish guy on the 3rd date. He just would not go down. In here from the pistol. Somehow comes down with it. But bring it back. Push it back. No siree, Bob. First down and 20. Whoa. Had a man out there, but forgot to give the ball some touch to where he could go get it. And gonna be sacked by Kennedy on the corner blitz. There's one thing this team loves to do. They love to get creative with their blitz packages. And they sent him outside, shifted him past the receiver, and just drilled him. Now on 3rd and 28, they're going to get 8 of those yards back. Nothing much for B. Nothing much for Greenberry. Held to nothing. Second and 10, complete to Linecold, but this one's coming back. No wonder he had so much time back there. That's Gilliam. He's one of the better men on this unit. You hate to see them. The ones you trust do you like this. What a strike to Linecold! And there's the yards he would have gotten, then some. And that'll do it for the 3rd. Just a quarter away from taking down Florida, who won't be sitting in front of UMATH much longer if that's the case. But we still got 5 minutes here. Anything can happen. Gatorade. Another look from the triple. And it always gives Greenberry some well-deserved space. Gatorade. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Oh. Oh, and Wood can't get it out in time. The defense finally gets to him. Have we learned from our past mistakes? Or are we doomed to repeat them? Ah, it's batted away. Did I have him? Deep down the maybe. No, I took the best shot I could have. It just didn't work out. Oh, no, it's had the outside, but he wasn't getting there. Sometimes you don't have to play to win. Sometimes you just have to play not to lose. Oh, he couldn't chase it down. That one's going in the end zone. Frick, that was decent. Good play from UMATH's defense. 2nd and 11. Protection holds up for the moment, but the ball is batted away. Yeah, that was a good one. I just wish it had stayed true. Picked off by Maxwell! Oh, baby, what a lame duck that throw was. Ma'am, there's nothing on your sign. He looks for it, scrambles to his right, and just lofts up a prayer, and Maxwell, who normally plays D-end, was back there in coverage. Quick strike on the screen pass, and they're going to get some real estate out of this. Wood has neighbors, and they got to burn another timeout. There's Valentine still moving his way down the field. Now inside the 10 here. Give to Greenberry, who's going to get halfway there. That'll burn up their last timeout. Agnew's going to be 3 yards short. Well, get 3 yards. He's going to be 2 short, but you know what I mean. 3rd and 2, Wood, Linecoal, touchdown United Matthews. The thing is, I'm going to lose Linecoal and Valentine by the end of this year, but I'm still going to have Wood and Greenberry and a couple of these pieces for a few more years. Should be at least as long as it takes for the next College 27 to come out. I should have them at least that long. What do you do if you're the Florida Gators in this situation? Everything has not been coming up your way. And now you have to go right back out here against this team that just picked you off last possession. And this team that on paper is not better than you has played it, and then some. Nice strike on the in route. Going for the long ball down the field, and it's caught! Able to come up with it. There's some shuffling here on the defensive line. Hit as he throws, picked off in the end zone. Conan Banny read it perfectly. It was so much for your big drive. Had a pick 6 earlier in the year and just beats the man on the innie. What, I'm allowed to be happy? I know the world sucks, let me have this. Damn it. I'll tell you how to live your days and nights. Frick. Ooh. That ball was way outside, but they're going to get him for interference. Pass interference. Defense. I'm actually shocked. That never works that well. Let's try it again. That time, that was a dangerous throw, but Linecole's able to bring it in. Ooh. Playing fast and loose here, Ty. Ah, couldn't hold it. You can't send that one up any better. And Neighbors can't hold on third. You killing me, Smalls. Agnew, the tight end, able to hold on at least. I'm trying to bolster my end of season award numbers. I know I could have just taken the knee a good 5.5 minutes ago. But if you want your players to contend for anything and more importantly get drafted, you gotta put a little more work in. I have ran Greenberry like a damn dog today. Ah, couldn't get it out to him. There's Gale with 15 seconds to go. What a strike from Wood. I ain't even been relying on him like I normally do today. He's had an easy day at the office. And complete! That's figures! I didn't see him till the last possible second. But there was nobody there with him until he already had it in his hands. Put right betwixt the posts. He figures. Ah. Boosh! It's sat down and, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your customary, Hail Mary. Brought to you by Verizon, or whoever the fuck. And the QB instead opts to run for it, rather than toss up another interception. And number 5, Florida, goes down to number 10, United Matthews, and Wood. Another solid game under his belt. And this man's just a sophomore, and he's doing stuff like this. 412 yards of offense, 97 yards on the ground. 3 of 7 on third down isn't great, but perfect on fourth down. Just the one turnover as opposed to their 2. And that one was totally on me. Couple penalties in this one. 27, 36, 315, 4 and 1. Long was that 29. Greenberry 1783 and a score. Not a bad day at the office. 798 and 2 for Valentine. 545 and 1 for Linicole. 541 for Neighbors. Greenberry 3 grabs. Agnew 3. Gaya 367. And Figures with the 15-yard touchdown grab, which felt a little longer than 15 if I'm being honest, but hey. Defensively, big tackle day for these two. 3 sacks, Boone, Wagoner, and Kennedy. Conan, Banny, and Maxwell with the 2 interceptions. This is a game I thought was going to be a little closer, but they kept doing what they did and put the boots to them. And now Wood is the single-season pass yard leader, taking over from Talia Lord from last year. And throw on touchdowns for it. The greatest passing season in United Matthews history. And we've still got some games to go. Smacked around. Yep, let's see here. Already the career passing touchdown leader. And he'll be going for Spencer Keith's passing yards here real quick. Yep, 33-30, and he's up to 40. And those numbers are just gonna keep climbing. Let's advance the week here. And depending on the opponent, I might be able to pull a double shift. Recruited! And recruited! Take that, Lynn! Two 5-stars committed to United Matthews. Marshall, the Thundering Herd. What's that, 220 I've got to spend here? See if we can sway him. Hard sell. Let's see, like championship contender, proximity to home. See if that'll convince you. Give it a couple more hours here. Working with the one-star school has really changed my perspective on what I need to offer people. He could be nice moving forward. He could. Alright, that'll do it for my recruiting list so far. I'm sure I'll have to do some adjustments, but if I want to get this in before the old deadline, I better hurry. Let me quickly upgrade my coach skills. Alright, number 7, United Matthews takes on 64 overall Marshall. I was gonna say, I like the colors. Colors are nice. It's a little too light green for the Jets. It's more of a Seahawks light green. I think out of states of greenness among the teams, I think it's Seahawks, I think it's Packers are a shade lighter, and then Jets. Green with envy. Yeah. Wood after that strong performance last week. I know, I'm very illuminated here. Greenberry going to take his opening carry for 11. This time it's a fake and given out to Valentine, who makes his way upfield and right back to what he was doing last week. It's almost a little Irish green. Oh, you just got to say, hurt it. Did you see that, Jacksepticeye's in the new 007 game? And I have an Irish wiener. It's magically delicious. What a grab for Neighbors. And what a quick first down. Yeah, there's a couple of celebrity cameos. There's the guy on TikTok, Cobby Lame, I think his name is, who just points at things. And he does that in the game. Like, Bond asks him for directions, and he just points at the sign. And I think there's a couple others. Ooh! Greenberry met at the line, and Gilliam is going down. Be interesting to see what this Marshall team has. And I ain't talking Mathers. And nobody there to deal with Gaya. Early score on the board for the Men-at-Arms. Could have completed that in his sleep. Put through the uprights. 79 yards in just under a minute and a half. And we'll see what Marshall's offense can manage against this team. Had a good performance from their running back last week. That might be what they go for here. UMATH held the last guy in check, but overall has struggled this year at containing the run game. Good hold on that one. 2nd and 8 for the Herd. Give it to the QB and he gets crunched. Whew. Play fake, looks downfield and has his tight end for the first down. Which is crazy because this quarterback has not had a great season. In fact, that would be much contrarian to not say the opposite. Yeah, 38 rushes for 30 yards. I know you're a quarterback and sacks take away from it. But still. Going to be stopped an inch before, and that halfback's going out. Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned goal line stand. He's got just enough. There was too much ass in front of him to make it happen. I know that's getting clipped. I'd almost take it as an insult if you didn't. Wow. Okay. Okay, Marshall. Marshall, no Mathers. I went all out to send pressure, and they just said, we see your pressure, and we raise you nothing. Wow. Okay. Color me surprised that they're moving the ball this well. Maybe UMATH came in here treating them lightly. Record aside, this is still a 6-4 ball club. You can't underestimate anybody on your schedule. No matter how crippled they may initially seem. A sack there, a Wagoner, and another one combined on it. Third and goal from the 20. And he's not going to be close. Good move upfield to try to get some of those yards back. And he just doinks it inside the post. We got an injury. An injury on a field goal. All right, 7-3. I'll be danged. Foot contusion to Plummer. Good strike to Neighbors, and he's got the first down. Where are all these people getting hurt from? I don't even know. Greenberry still matriculating his way down the football field. Fantastic strike to Gaya. Oh, Figures gets leveled. Nothing doing on that one. Whew. Up 7-3. Is the men at arms in the second game of the doubleheader. It's just nice running up the gap there. Give him a chance. To move it further. Whoa. That one was batted away. And now on a 4th and 4, this drive's going to keep moving. Whoa! Hey! That pass was a little off the mark. Just a little. Greenberry slips contact and keeps moving. They're still being quick, but they're taking their time with it. So I've noticed. That one was incomplete in Gaya's direction. Wood now. Drops back, had Valentine, but the ball was off. Oh, you gotta give him a better one than that. Third and goal, didn't have it, so instead gives it. Instead gives it to Greenberry for a few, hopefully to make this conversion slightly easier. Fourth and goal and nothing doing. Tried to jam a square peg into a round hole. And a rare red zone emptiness from this team. Like right here, this ball has to be out. Ooh. Not much for your troubles on that one. UMATH may be looking to send some heat, trying to push him back. Third down and 8 coming Marshall's way. He's got just enough. Well, so much for pushing him back. Oh my God. That was just a comedy of errors. Funny enough, comedy of errors is likely what was going to be my my autobiography of my life. Oh my gosh. My man was just tossed aside like yesterday's garbage, today's recycling. He's gonna be just short. And B with a crazy return. That'll set them up nicely. With De Gea and Giles. Giles has been taking a whooping here, dear folks. And he's done for the day, apparently. Oh, couldn't get it out in time. They finally bit inside on the pressure. And caused that one to go nowhere. And Greenberry's going to make some plays in the pass game while he's at it. And Gale wide open on the play action. They've only ever seen runs from that look. So when they go and they fake it, there's nobody there. Boosh! Ooh! Start this possession from the 12. Now it's Marshall trying to use their timeouts. Trying to give themselves some more space here. Clobbered as he throws, incomplete. Nothing doing on third, and oh, it's a familiar sight. B had no room to maneuver on that one. None whatsoever. Gay gonna have himself another one. No time to celebrate. Get back to the line. This man hauling in back-to-back passes. Get back to work! Oh, that was a shot for figures. But it popped out right at the end. You know, that was a good look. Let's try that again. Oh, my dude. My brother in Christ, you have to come down with that. That was batted. It was batted. My point still stands. That one should have been for Valentine. Let's give the kicker some work. And Power puts it through. Damn it, I should have had that. Look, the first one was contact. The second one was batted. The third one I overthrew. So, it's fine. It's fine. Kickers are people too, allegedly. They're just gonna kneel and close this one out. Half of it, anyway. I will not. I'll kick yours. I'm not kicking mine. Kick your balls, he says. And I'm surely using Gale more this game than I did in the last one. I did kind of give him an easy day off yesterday. Or last week, rather. Ooh. Dirty cut block. Hate to see it. Strike there for 7. We are shuffling some pieces around here. The big lineman missed him. Now we're staring down the barrel of a 3rd and 1 on the read option. And he's got it. Good stuff. Can't even be mad. Good stuff. Oh. Oh. Ooh. He's got the first. Yeah, they're moving. I can't hate them for moving. I can kind of, sort of see where their record comes from. I could be convinced. At this rate. Whoa! Thankfully it's too far out or I would have screwed my own corner out of that one. Whew. Hey, hey, hey. Wow. Wow, that's a really good punt. To the 2. This calls for the Maryland. These many yards deep in your own end zone. Give me some breathing room here. Oh, I could have had Valentine for days, but Gaia's fine too. Wood had all day and night to throw, and oh my goodness, he's hurt. Caught him on the back of the foot. Teabag is crazy. They had to get that play off because they had no time. Foot contusion. They said, hey, coach, we're still going to need him. Try to make sure he doesn't take any more unnecessary punishment in this one. Other than that, it's been a solid day. Wood trying to shake off the foot pain. And Gaia just has a habit of getting open here. He's a very attractive first look out of the pocket. But this one's going Valentine's way. Put through the uprights, and 98 yards down the field later. Here we are. And this game has quickly turned from, I can't believe they're in this, to, oh my god, somebody stop this. Somebody stop me. Should have been intercepted. I see it. I go back upfield. I'm almost to where it is. And that's Terrell Joy, who doesn't bring me joy when he does stuff like that. Nothing doing for you on that one. 3rd down and 8 for the Thundering Herd. What do they have in their bag, folks? They've got a sack in their bag! And it was 3 of them converging on him. Stephen Hyman might have been the guy to get there first. Which is a crazy name to say after I just said they got a sack in their bag. Almost came in with the block. Be able to bring it almost to midfield. I don't want to call any read options. I don't want Wood to get any more hurt than he already is. You see that health bar is dangerously low. But I gotta start throwing in some more creative looks here. There's no way. Gaya, butt booty naked down the field. And who would have thought it'd be the tight end to be in the star of the show today? I didn't see Florida on there, did you guys? Did we knock him out of the running entirely? With that huge win? I will concede that butt booty naked is crazy. And Greenberry from 16 yards out is going to put it in the end zone. Clemson beat the dog-ish out of TWA. Through the uprights and good. Monster Baseball League. I don't. You'd get an NBA team out of me before you get a baseball team. Honestly. Yeah, I know this channel has quickly become assorted videos and tied to sports, but. Good stop there from Ingold. Saw that one coming. Play fake to the outside. It's picked off by Yates. And what should have been an interception the last time around, this time the slant fed right into his hands. Whoop. Man, I read that one better than the quarterback did. Quick low ball. Lincoln's got it, but loses it. And wait just a minute. Did that one come out after he hit the ground, though? If not, that's insane. Let me see right here. It's caught. He rolls off the first tackle. Oh yeah, no, it's not until after he hits the ground that the ball pops out. We're flagging that every time. He doesn't lose it until his back hits the ground right there. So that's down by contact. Thank you. Sometimes this game knows how to do its job properly. Do I sound salty? Maybe just a little. What? I was about to say good strike for Valentine down to the 2, and then Greenberry punches it in. But he forgot to do the second half, which was punch it in. What do you do with a man who can't score? What do you do with a man who can score? Man, okay. Damn, I can't get nothing to work here today. Eesh. What in the world is going on? Valentine able to bring it in on 4th and goal, though. 38-3. Oh my god. This one's gonna be a terrible kick. Wasn't even attempted to be on the same playing surface. Yes. Sorry to step out for a play. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't sound very good for their side. Loses 7 on that play. You want to talk about putting yourself in a bad situation. You've done that and then some. And sacked! And now the wheels have just completely fallen off the track here for Marshall. B decided he doesn't want to return that one. Maybe he should have. Ooh, undercut, almost picked off. You're playing too fast and loose, Ty. Easy strike to Neighbors. There's Blair, the backup left guard, going down. Frick, you can't buy health on a silver platter around here. Oh, that's dangerous. This should have been picked off. I had Valentine over the middle. This is why I don't normally go with player-suggested plays. Long ball, complete to Lineker. And they just keep running it up, folks. After just about coughing it up the last time he had it, he makes them pay. Ooh. Now, with a 42-point deficit, how does Marshall respond here? With a quick jet pass. And that's one of their best plays of the day. Good pursuit. Oh! That's a dead body right there. Had to let that ball go in a hurry. Now 3rd and 11 is your consequence. They come in here 5 wide. It's wobbled and picked off by Yates again! That was some witchcraft right there. I gotta see that one again. I know I'm trying to hurry up and finish this to see what's going on, but 2 picks in one day is mental. Because here comes Drogos over the middle. I thought their guy got a finger on it. He was just out of reach, and Yates almost overshoots it and comes back for it. Good stuff. Hey, there we go. That was weird. Greenberry not done. Taking no prisoners here. And Valentine holds on through the contact. Oh, what a beauty. Oh, man. And Neighbor's going to bring it in from a yard out. They are just taunting and toying with him. Just getting the score ran up on in your own building. Ladies and germs, I might have to cut the outro a bit short because I have to go out and take care of my daily tasks. But the minute that's done, I'll be right back here making more content with you guys. If not mobilely, through other means. I could burn my timeouts right now, but I'm not gonna do that. Third and 8, and oh my god. It's been a rough day for Heklinski. Now Woods out. This is DeJounte Street, the backup quarterback who gets a completion to Valentine. Second and 4. Street's ball is good. And with just 3 seconds to go here, too far out for him. There was a chance for figures, but 28 points in the 4th, and a commanding win for United Matthews. This team could be on the track to high-level competition. I love how they had to show a highlight from a play that didn't count. To give them something. Alright, quick stats and then I'll be out. 548 yards, just 129 for Marshall. 148 of them on the ground. 28 of 42. 400 passing yards. No turnovers this game. 2 from them. No punts. 23 of 36, 312. And Street, 5 of 6, 88. Did he toss a couple of those? Or is the thing bugging out? It's hard to say. I'll check the stats. 17, 121. Wood had the one run for 27 that hurt him. Gaya, 9, 139 and 2. Valentine, 9, 125 and 2. Neighbors, 434 and 1. Linicole, 484 and 1. 34. Greenberry, 218, and Figures couldn't hold on to his pass. Half sack for Boone, Hyman, Wagoner. 2 picks, both from Yates, which is insane. Power made his field goal. Quick gander at the scoring summary. Yeah, it was bugged out. So there's a Gaya 3-yard pass, Gaya 5-yard pass. Earl Wood. That one was from Street. Wait a minute. Did I not even realize he was checked out of the game? Okay. Go ahead, DeJounte Street. Get you some in-game action. The pipeline is looking fine. But either way, ladies and germs, that's going to be all from me. As always, my name is Tiger Thor, Nerf, and more. Have a great one. Stay together. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And, take it easy.